keep on clapping for your host and MC for this evening. He's America's ugliest comic from Esquire magazine, Warren Durso. Welcome to our second comedy night here inside the parlor. So we're excited to be in here. And it's really cool because they all showed up. Yeah, because comedy is nothing if we don't have an audience, you know? It's just three of us standing around going, knock, knock. You want to have fun with somebody when they go, hey man, tell me a joke. Say, all right, it's a knock, knock joke. You started. Yeah, and they'll always go, knock, knock. And you just look at them and go, who's there? And then now they're dumbfounded. It's a lot of fun. I just got in from Florida. My mom and dad celebrated their 67th wedding anniversary. Yeah, to the same person. My God, they have no physical scars, but plenty of emotional ones. Oh, God. Yeah, they've been married so long they can argue by just looking at each other. You know you've been married way too long, you can just give them the look. It's like, I'm in the garage. Yeah, celebrated 67, man. I'm scared, because you ask an older couple how long you've been married, they're like 30 years? Yes. You ask a young couple, how long have you been married? 5 years? Oh no, times. Been married 5 times. Yep. Had a lady come up to me and go, yes, I've been married 5 times to 5 assholes. And I looked at her, I said, are you kidding me, ma'am? I will give you marriage 1 and 2. 3, 4, and 5? I think you're the asshole. I'm just saying. Because no matter where you go, there you are. The scary thing is, I knew she was lying to me because you can't get 5 of anything in Vegas. Let alone 5 assholes to line up. That's not happening. Never mind. So I think, anybody gambling? Who's gambling? I mean gambling, table games, not slot machines. Yeah, because nobody understands the whole idea. If you're gambling and you're playing a penny slot and you're playing max bet, you're betting as much as if you were sitting at the blackjack table. And you will ding, 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 nothing. And half the machines, I don't even know what they do. I just wait for it to go, oh, you won 10. And I don't understand why you would give me such little freaking push. I just bet $1. I bet $5. You gave me 20 pennies. I liked it the old days when they would all come down, man. Friggin' 2,000 pennies looks like a lot of money. I love watching the old ladies give their husbands hernias as he's walking up to the cage, carrying 5 nickels, shuffling his testicles. Yes, and then the girl behind the cage goes, that's $9, $10, $11. For me, I think the only way you can have luck, you have to sleep with a dealer. Yeah, because when a dealer gets out of bed, they go, and then a replacement comes in. Every 20 minutes. Yeah, but I don't have any luck because I got Derek 3 times in a row. Sat at the edge of the bed playing cards, drinking beer. Got any 3s? Go fish. Yeah, Las Vegas, man, it's crazy. Called my mom from Vegas. She's like, you're in Las Vegas? Did you see Frankie? She's got a little dementia, you know, give her a break. Shit. My dad's 90, my mom's 88. I don't think they plan to live that long. Because when they say till death do you part. When all that shit was being created, people only lived to be 34 years old. You get married at 20, what's 14 years? Shit, you could do that in prison and stand on your head. That's nothing, 14 years. 67 years? Holy shit. You've been retired longer than you were working, you're sitting there, you do everything together. You'd be like, hey, I went to the movies. Oh, you were there. Oh yeah, I went to dinner, had some Chinese. Oh, you were there too. Because I think if you've been married longer than 30 years, you're driving in your car thinking shit like, God, you're still here? You know, I should have married your sister. She died 20 years ago. And do you realize if I'd have killed you when I wanted to, I'd be out in another year. So my dad, for 45 years, had worked at IBM in Poughkeepsie, New York. He walked into the building, it was the computer. IBM, the building, and it was just a big chiller, and he walked in, that was his gig. So for his birthday, my siblings and I bought him an iPhone. He held the magic in the palm of his hand. It doesn't know what he has. He just pocket dials me 18 times a day. And I can't pick up, so I listen to the message, and it's just reruns of Matlock and In the Heat of the Night. Jesus. Him yelling at my mother. Because that's always fun. When you've been married that long, you just yell at shit. How long you guys been married? Can you talk yet, sir? Is it over 30? I don't know. 58 years. God bless you. I know 50 is gold, 75 is platinum. What's 58? Like Valium and Oxycontin? What do you get for that? You know, just pop a couple of V's, not out in the chair, she's still talking. My grandfather used to wear sunglasses and sit in the chair, and he'd be passed out, and my grandmother would be talking to him for an hour. And every once in a while he'd go, son of a bitch, you weren't listening. It's crazy, man. I'm getting old. I just turned really friggin' old. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I had no idea, because I didn't plan my life to live past 30. So I did drugs and shit, hoping I could check out soon. Not a chance. I went and had a physical. They go, you're fine. I'm like, shit. Then I gotta stay here for more? I fucking hate it here. God, if I see another friggin' Beyonce and friggin' Jesus Christ. You know why I know there's no such thing as terrorists here in America? Because they would kill all our celebrities. Because that's the only thing that makes us run. Oh my God, did you hear Beyonce's having a baby? You know, if Beyonce was my wife, she would always be having a baby. We would just be bouncing around in the bedroom. Hey, Beyonce, me and you. Yes. I like brown women. I'm Italian. I had my DNA done. My sister did it. She sent it to Ancestry.com. At school, you can find out who you are. Found out I'm 84% European Italian and 16% Sub-Saharan African. I always wondered why I like Cadillac so much. Chicken. Who doesn't like chicken? Seriously. And they got the free-range chicken. That's the big thing now. Like he scared the little guy into walking around thinking he's going to be free. It's bullshit. It's not fair. You eat eggs? Anybody eat eggs? Everybody's like talking about eggs are bad for you. Eggs are good for you. You know what eggs are good for? Everything. Look at the Chinese. They put eggs in everything. Even the egg roll has eggs in it. How you doing, man? You're staring at me like a dog in a paddle fan. I think we're losing battery, dude. Is this? Yeah, we're out. We're out. You know what you do when you come to a yellow light, right? You're supposed to speed up. Try to get through that thing. I hate when the guy in front of you, if you're speeding up, he decides he's going to stop. Oh, that's when I get out of my car. No, I just don't get it. I don't. People drive like crap here. And there's so many friggin' cabs in this town. And I'm not talking about taxis. I'm talking about those California Asian bitches. Oh yeah, coming into town telling their boyfriends they're on a model shoot here in Vegas. Meanwhile, they're all hooking like crazy. Oh my God, I couldn't get a date till I came here in Vegas. Then the girls walk right up to you here and ask you out. I was like, you're kidding me. She goes, you want a date? I'm like, finally, can we go see Bad Grandpa? She looked at me like I hit her in the head with a shovel. She said, no, the experience. And I said, Fremont? I've seen it, it's no big deal. She's like, no, you're an idiot. $500 for an hour. And then I must have looked at her like she hit me in the head when you showed up. Because all my inner dialogue is saying over and over is, what is she going to do for 56 minutes? I'm just going to sit on the edge of the bed doing shots, playing cards, got any nines? Go fish. And then I did the math in my head, 500 an hour. Can I get $45 worth? Hand job, no eye contact. But you gotta be careful because they're not always girls. I've got a secret. Yes, you do. It's about that long and you duct taped it up here somewhere. Yeah. I used to be an ass man, now I'm a vagina man. Make sure there's really something down there besides what I got. Because I went to the drag queen show at Frankie Marino, I had no idea what was going on. Man, those girls were good looking. And after about 8 shots of Patron, they were really good. And I'm making out with contestant number 3 at the bar. Everybody's laughing. I'm not telling jokes. It's kind of wondering what's going on. Well, I go to the bathroom, and apparently her duct tape popped off. Yeah, because she's laughing at the bar. In a little pink mini dress, sequin. And I come walking out of the bathroom, I'm like, oh my God, that's big. I mean, mine's 7 inches, but you gotta push the ruler in really hard. And kind of squint one eye. You might see a second. I've got a secret. Now I have one. Thanks. I went to the Middle East to support our troops. I did 8 countries in 25 days in the Middle East. And glad for our Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines, and the reserves. Don't clap for me. I just went over there and told jokes on the back of a Humvee. That was fun, man. Telling a joke and then, all right. It was good. But it was funny over there because they say my friend a lot. Hello, my friend. Hey, my friend. How are you, my friend? Hey, my friend. Would you like some pasta, my friend? And then I heard 2 guys arguing. My friend, you are no longer my friend, my friend. I can't make that shit up. Went all over the world. I was in Itaewon, Korea. Anybody ever been there? No? Never mind that. You won't know that. So funny. I'm a flyer, but I hate to fly at frequent flyer miles. Anybody do that program where you fly? I'm a diamond for Delta. Yeah. You know what Delta means? Doesn't ever leave the airport. Every time I fly, I'm in Minnesota. Yeah, oh, and the plane won't start. Minnesota? Who wants a 10-hour layover in Minnesota? Dude, we're losing it again. Right, this one's yellow too. So I got about another 2 minutes. Yeah, I'd love to talk to myself. I don't like the sound of my voice in my own ear, so I have to do it out here. I like to hear it come back at me. Anybody watch Coming to America? James Earl Jones? Right? He comes walking in, I am looking for my son Hakeem. And then like 6 years later or whatever, he came in, I am looking for my son Simba. I think he was perfect. The Lion King star, why weren't you at the presentation of my son Simba? Was that today, Mufasa? It must have slipped my mind. Don't turn your back on me, Scar. No, Mufasa, don't turn your back on me. When it comes to brains, it seems I got the lion's share. When it comes to brute strength, I was in the shallow end of the gene pool. Yeah, I haven't, now she's 27, but when that came out, she was 5. Thought she was retarded. She laughed at that every time. I love that! Do Uncle Scar again! Then she had the most profound question for me. She said, what was Uncle Scar's name before he got the scar? Is your mother here? Yeah, because the kids today are crazy smart. I mean, little kid, I remember when my nephew called me up, he was 4 years old. He's asking me about gravity, and he's telling me about anti-gravity, who walked the moon, who orbited the moon. I'm like, Jesus, put your mom back on the phone. You know what? I don't even know what NASA is. I thought it was in the Bahamas. It's like, if I look up, I just get mad at the chemtrails, so I stop looking up. Do you know what I'm talking about? The shit that flies over our heads and they spray us with it? I bought a black car in Vegas, not because I wanted a black car, just so I could see all the white powder that's on. Looks like I did blow all night. It's like, who was cutting lines on my car? Oh, the NSA, I forgot. You know they're tapping our phones, isn't that funny? Who cares? You know what they're gonna hear if they tap my phone? So, what are you wearing? Or every once in a while, it's like I call IHOP at 5 in the morning. I said big F. Yeah, I'm afraid to fly. Does anybody fly though? We got on the flying subject. I am. I'm so scared of flying because you have no control. You got to hope that there is 2 people behind that door in the front of the plane. You know, not some kid on the ground. Holy shit, it's dipping. Yeah, no, I got afraid, and I got a friend, he's like, dude, don't be such a puss. Because when it's your turn to go, it's your turn to go. And I'm thinking, suppose it's the guy next to me's turn to go. I don't want to go. Then the waitress or stewardess, whatever she is, right, she has to tell you, open up your emergency packet, like that's going to do you any good. So she's like, well, here are the exits. There's 2 in the front of the plane, in the center of the plane, and the rear of the plane. And I stood up. I said, ma'am, I have seen plane crashes. There's plenty of exits. You stay buckled in your seat, I guarantee one will find you. And then she tells me my seat cushion can be used as a flotation device. I'm like, really? Not mine. It's going to be covered in shit. You want to bring me a new one.
Hey, baby.
No, you put Taco Bell in the airport. We're not even going to make the border. And never sit in an exit row because they ask me the stupidest question. In case of an emergency, would you help other passengers deplane? No. I've already picked my route. I'm stepping on the kid and the old lady to get out of this piece of shit. Hurry up. I'm gonna stand there, the plane's on fire. Oh, it's in the exit row. After you. Oh, no, we don't need to. Here you go. Here, and your screaming baby. Fucking screaming babies on an airplane. That should be a movie, not snakes on a plane. Screaming babies on a plane. On a 14-hour flight overseas, that should do something. How many you watch 185 passengers plotting on killing those screaming babies? Oh yeah, they're so loving and cute when you're on the ground. Oh, he's having a bad day. You're in a fucking pressurized cabin, 40,000 feet in the air, you want to squeeze the life out of a little bastard. Shut up! Lady had a dog on the plane, did you see that? He took a big dump. Twice. Yeah, and they went, well, it's our fault because we were on the tarmac for an extra 2 hours. Yeah, it was your fault. But what's going to clean up the smell of the airplane? It's like, I smell dog shit. I hate flying, coach. You ever fly first class? You know the difference between first class and coach? This much of the seat was Whoa. God, I couldn't wait to get into first class. And you get an extra bottle of water. So that's always, and extra peanuts. Yeah, I was flying from Memphis, Tennessee to Orlando, and there's an old man sitting next to me, and he's got white knuckles. He's scared to death. He's like, dude, I'm really scared. I said, don't worry about it, Pop. I'm going to see Mickey Mouse. He's not going to let anything happen to us. But if he does, I want your peanuts. Right? So we're laughing, everything is cool, and the plane starts to taxi out, and we hear, thank you for flying Northwest Airlines Flight 954 us. Old man, give me your peanuts. I'm not going the whole way. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you so much for your time.